How to Sell Your Way Through Life by Napoleon Hill. Introduction. Imagine a world where every encounter, conversation, and opportunity is a chance to sell. Not just products, but yourself, your ideas, and your dreams. That's the essence of How to Sell Your Way Through Life, written by Napoleon Hill, the legendary author of Think and Grow Rich. Hill takes you on a journey through the art of selling, not as a pushy salesperson, but as someone who inspires trust, builds lasting relationships, and creates mutual value. This summary will give you an in-depth look at the key insights from the book, simplifying Hill's profound wisdom into actionable steps. But remember, this is just a summary. Dive into the full book for even more transformative lessons. Chapter 1. The Master Salesman. You're not just selling a product. You're selling you. In this chapter, Hill emphasizes that being a master salesman starts with developing your personality. People don't buy from strangers. They buy from those they like, trust, and believe in. Start by cultivating a pleasing personality, which includes traits like enthusiasm, honesty, and empathy. Hill shares that sales are driven by emotion, not logic. Think about it. When was the last time you made a purchase purely based on numbers? Probably never. You buy because something speaks to your desires, fears, or ambitions. The key takeaway here is to make selling about serving others. Understand their needs, put yourself in their shoes, and show them how your solution makes their lives better. When you shift your mindset from "what can I gain" to "how can I help," you're already halfway to success. Chapter 2. Qualities of a Master Salesman. What makes a master salesman stand out? Hill lays out a checklist: confidence, perseverance, tact, and adaptability. Picture this. You walk into a room with a solution that could change someone's life. How you present yourself determines whether they'll listen or walk away. Confidence isn't about arrogance. It's about showing conviction in what you're offering. At the same time, you must adapt your approach to suit the individual. For instance, let's say you're selling gym memberships. A fitness enthusiast and a beginner will have entirely different motivations. A master salesman knows how to adjust the pitch to fit each person. And when rejection comes, and it will, you don't take it personally. Instead, you see it as feedback and refine your strategy. Remember, selling is a marathon, not a sprint. Chapter 3. The Strategy of Salesmanship. Hill introduces the concept of a sales strategy, an organized plan to achieve your goals. Think of it as a battle plan. You don't just wing it. You prepare, research, and anticipate challenges. He suggests learning everything you can about your audience. What are their likes, dislikes, and motivations? Armed with this knowledge, you can craft a message that resonates. Imagine you're trying to sell a book. Instead of saying, "Buy this, it's great," you might say, "This book can teach you how to double your income and work fewer hours." See the difference? It's about making your offer irresistible. Strategy also involves timing. Approach someone at the wrong moment, and you're likely to fail. But hit the sweet spot, and success is almost guaranteed. Chapter 4. The Psychology of Selling. Hill dives deep into the psychology behind sales. You learn that people make decisions based on emotion and justify them with logic. To connect emotionally, you must uncover the prospect's desires, fears, and dreams. For example, if someone hesitates to buy life insurance, it's often fear driving their decision. They might worry about wasting money or confronting their mortality. As a salesperson, your job is to empathize and address those concerns. Hill also emphasizes the power of suggestion. Subtle nudges, such as testimonials or visualizations of a better future, can be incredibly persuasive. You don't just tell people what to do, you guide them to realize it themselves. Chapter 5. The Golden Rule in Selling. Treat others the way you want to be treated. It's that simple. Hill explains that the most successful salespeople operate with integrity and fairness. Think about your favorite brands or companies. Chances are, you trust them because they consistently deliver value. Now apply that same principle to your interactions. Let's say you're selling a car. Instead of pushing someone toward a high-priced model they don't need, help them find the one that fits their budget and lifestyle. The result? They'll trust you, come back for future purchases, and recommend you to others. The golden rule isn't just ethical, it's smart business. Chapter 6. Creative Vision. Salesmanship isn't just about following a script, it's about thinking outside the box. Hill encourages you to develop a creative vision, a way of seeing opportunities where others see obstacles. This could mean finding new markets, solving unique problems, or presenting your product in a fresh, exciting way. For example, imagine you're promoting a cleaning service. Instead of focusing solely on the product, you could highlight how it saves families time to spend on what truly matters. Creativity turns mundane offers into compelling solutions. Chapter 7. The Perfect Sales Presentation. Your presentation can make or break the sale. Hill insists that preparation is key. Know your product inside and out, and be ready to address any objections. But more importantly, focus on how your offer benefits the customer. For instance, if you're pitching a health supplement, don't just list the ingredients. Talk about how it helps people feel energized, lose weight, or live longer. Use stories, visuals, and demonstrations to make your pitch memorable. And always end with a clear call to action. Tell them exactly what you want them to do next. Chapter 8. Overcoming Resistance. Rejection isn't failure. It's an opportunity. Hill teaches you to welcome objections because they reveal what's holding someone back. Instead of arguing, listen actively and address their concerns with empathy and evidence. For example, if someone says, "This is too expensive," you could respond with, "I understand. Many of my clients felt the same way initially, but they found it saved them money in the long run." By reframing objections, you turn barriers into stepping stones. Chapter 9. Building a Successful Sales Career. Success in sales isn't about luck. It's about consistency. Hill emphasizes the importance of discipline, goal setting, and continuous learning. Set daily, weekly, and monthly targets to keep yourself on track. Seek out mentors and role models who inspire you to grow. Hill also advises maintaining a positive mental attitude. Sales can be tough, and setbacks are inevitable. But if you stay optimistic and focus on your long-term vision, you'll persevere. Remember, every no gets you closer to a yes. Chapter 10. Mastering the Fine Art of Negotiation. Negotiation is an integral part of sales, and Hill explains that the best negotiations create a win-win outcome. Instead of viewing it as a battle, think of it as a collaboration. Your goal is to align your offer with the other person's needs so both sides feel satisfied. For instance, let's say you're negotiating the price of a service. Rather than simply lowering the cost, you might add extra value by including bonus features or extended support. This approach shows you're willing to meet the client halfway without undervaluing your offer. Patience, tact, and the ability to read the other person's body language are key skills Hill recommends you develop. Chapter 11. The Habit of Going the Extra Mile. Hill introduces a simple yet powerful concept. Always do more than expected. This habit not only impresses your clients, but also sets you apart from competitors. For example, if you're a real estate agent, you might offer clients a detailed guide to local schools and amenities alongside your property listings. Going the extra mile isn't just about adding value. It's about creating an unforgettable experience. Hill assures you that this approach builds loyalty and attracts repeat business, turning satisfied customers into lifelong advocates. Chapter 12. The Power of Enthusiasm. Your enthusiasm is contagious. Hill highlights how passion and energy can ignite interest and excitement in others. When you're genuinely enthusiastic about what you're selling, people feel it. It's not just about being loud or overly cheerful. It's about showing authentic excitement for your product and the value it brings. Think about a time when someone's excitement convinced you to try something new. That's the power of enthusiasm. Hill advises you to practice visualizing success and surrounding yourself with positive influences to keep your energy high. Chapter 13. Learning from Defeat. Failure is inevitable, but Hill reframes it as a stepping stone to success. Each setback is a lesson, an opportunity to refine your skills and grow stronger. He shares inspiring stories of salespeople who faced repeated rejections but eventually triumphed because they didn't give up. When you encounter defeat, don't dwell on it. Instead, analyze what went wrong, adjust your approach, and move forward. Resilience is what separates average salespeople from exceptional ones. As Hill puts it, every failure carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. Chapter 14. Integrity as a Sales Tool. Integrity isn't just a moral obligation. It's a powerful sales tool. Hill emphasizes that trust is the foundation of every successful relationship, whether personal or professional. If people believe in your honesty and reliability, they'll want to work with you repeatedly. For example, if a client asks about a product's limitations, don't hide the truth. Instead, address their concerns openly and focus on the benefits that outweigh those drawbacks. This honesty builds credibility and ensures long-term success. Chapter 15. Developing a Positive Mental Attitude. Your mindset determines your outcomes. Hill dedicates this chapter to cultivating a positive mental attitude, PMA, which he considers essential for overcoming challenges and achieving success. PMA is about focusing on solutions rather than problems, seeing opportunities in adversity, and believing in your ability to succeed. For instance, if you're struggling to meet your sales targets, a negative mindset will only hold you back. But with PMA, you'll look for creative ways to improve, whether by refining your pitch, seeking mentorship, or targeting a new audience. Hill reminds you that success starts in your mind. Chapter 16. Creating Lasting Impressions. First impressions matter, but lasting impressions are what make people remember you. Hill teaches you to leave every interaction with a touch of excellence. This could be as simple as sending a handwritten thank you note after a meeting or following up with helpful resources. Think about the people who've left a lasting impact on your life. Chances are, they went out of their way to show appreciation, kindness, or thoughtfulness. By doing the same, you not only win clients but also build meaningful connections. Chapter 17. Selling in Times of Change. Hill acknowledges that the world is constantly evolving, and so is the art of selling. To stay relevant, you must adapt to changing markets, technologies, and customer preferences. This chapter encourages you to embrace innovation and stay ahead of the curve. For example, if social media is becoming a major platform for sales, learn how to leverage it effectively. Staying adaptable ensures you remain competitive, no matter what challenges arise. Chapter 18. Building a Sales Legacy. In the final chapter, Hill encourages you to think beyond individual sales and focus on building a legacy. This means mentoring others, contributing to your community, and creating a reputation for excellence. Your ultimate goal is not just to sell products, but to leave a positive impact on the world. Imagine being remembered as someone who helped others succeed, inspired change, and created lasting value. That's the true measure of success, according to Hill. Chapter 19. The Power of Self-Discipline. In this chapter, Hill underscores the vital role self-discipline plays in achieving sales success. Selling is not just about charisma or technical skills. It's about consistently putting in the effort, even when motivation fades. You can't rely on inspiration alone to succeed. You must cultivate habits that keep you productive and focused. Hill offers practical advice. Start by creating a daily schedule and sticking to it. Prioritize tasks that directly contribute to your goals, like prospecting, following up with clients, and improving your pitch. He also emphasizes the importance of controlling emotions. For example, staying calm and professional when facing a difficult client or handling rejection demonstrates discipline and builds trust. Self-discipline is also about resisting distractions. Imagine you're working on a proposal, but your phone keeps buzzing with notifications. Turning it off to focus on your task is a small act of discipline, but it makes a big difference. By mastering your habits, you'll not only excel in sales, but also in every aspect of your life. Chapter 20. Harnessing the Power of Persistence. The final chapter is a rallying call to embrace persistence as the ultimate key to success. Hill argues that most people give up too soon, often just before achieving their breakthrough. He shares inspiring examples of individuals who faced countless failures but achieved greatness because they refused to quit. Persistence means staying determined even when the odds seem stacked against you. For instance, if you've been trying to land a major client for months with no success, don't give up. Instead, try a new approach, refine your pitch, or find a creative way to demonstrate your value. Each attempt brings you closer to your goal. Hill also stresses that persistence requires belief in yourself and your product. If you don't believe in what you're selling, how can you expect others to? Cultivate an unshakable confidence in your mission, and let that drive your efforts. Finally, Hill reminds you that persistence isn't just about grit, it's about learning and adapting. When something doesn't work, analyze why, make changes, and try again. Success is a journey, and persistence ensures you stay on the path, no matter how challenging it gets. Conclusion. Napoleon Hill's How to Sell Your Way Through Life is a treasure trove of wisdom, blending timeless principles with practical advice. It's not just a guide for salespeople. It's a blueprint for anyone looking to build relationships, overcome challenges, and achieve their dreams. If this summary inspired you, pick up the full book for even more insights and examples. Remember, selling is an art, and with Hill's teachings, you're well on your way to mastering it.